All right, it's 6 o'clock. All right, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Cara Deloach, and I am the founder of Heels in Motion. How do I see who's in here? Leave a comment so I know you're here because I can't see who's in here. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. I had a couple little technical difficulties today, and I really wanted to post a video, but we're gonna go live instead. So that way it can be more interactive. So like I said, leave a comment and you know that you in here. I got a like. Thank you, Mama. All right, so like I said, I am the founder of Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated. So Heels in Motion started off as a club in high school. During that time, I really was seeking purpose, really trying to figure out who I was, wanted to find community. So I started a club to invite others on that journey of finding purpose and building the community. So during that time, I really was in a dark place. I've dealt with a multitude of problems growing up, like insecurities, like a self-worth, and all of that. So that's really where the club, how the club started. So I want to get into the name. So Heels in Motion, the heel in Heels in Motion represents strength and growth. Of course, anytime you put on heels, it elevates you. And of course, it's going to hurt, right? And then the in motion represents the process or the journey too. So Heels in Motion is about that process of growing and strengthening yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. And in that process, we always want to uplift the community and give back to the community as well. So the mission of Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated is to equip individuals with skills to achieve personal development. And then we want to provide those same individuals with opportunities to use those skills to develop the communities. So that's through like service initiatives. As you can see on our YouTube page, we've done a lot of service initiatives like drives, camps, and all of that. So the purpose of this misguided initiative is to help those who give guidance to those who are seeking purpose. And a lot of the time we're seeking purpose, we're coming out of that place of wilderness. So that's where the theme of the wilderness comes from and all that. Yay. Yeah, I'm nervous. So this will be a 5-week initiative. I will be posting videos every Tuesday at 6 p.m. from June 29th, which is today, to July 27th. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We have some special things. I'll have a special announcement at the end. So just make sure y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all stay involved. So you have the opportunity to receive maybe something for participating. And today is just the intro into the series. So, hey, Grandma. Hey, y'all. So today is just the intro to the series. So I'm just going to kind of define that place of wilderness and kind of give you an opportunity to reflect on who you are and where you are right now. All right. So when you think of this place of wilderness, it's really a place that is tough to live in. It's unhospitable. It's unwelcoming. It's not a place that is comfortable. It's not a place that you're used to. And most of the time, you're in this place maybe alone. A lot of us find ourselves in the wilderness when we're being separated from others or separated from a job. It's really taking us out of our comfort zone and preparing us for something greater. So, a lot of the times, like I said, we go through that wilderness to find purpose. Sometimes we don't choose to go through the wilderness. We just honestly have to go through it because it's life. And then in the end, you realize you're in the wilderness, and then you understand why you had to go through the wilderness. So some things that you can expect in the wilderness are, like I said, discomfort. You can expect trials. You can expect to be tested. You can expect to hurt, feel pain, and all of it is for a reason. So don't be discouraged. That wilderness can really make or break you. So I'm here really, this program is here to kind of give you some tips and some tools to help you get through that dark space. So yeah. And I want to kind of help you understand the process or what it looks like to go through wilderness by relating it to the process of a diamond. So just like how I was before I started Heels Emotion, like I said, I was in that dark place. I was going through things like lack of self-worth, insecure, heartbreak, depression, all that, right? So just like a diamond, it starts off in a dark space. It starts under Earth's surface. And then with volcanic activity, it's carried up to Earth's surface. And then after that, it gets broken down, then it gets polished, and then it's ready to sell, right? So a lot of times, or we don't think about that process of how a diamond becomes a diamond. Something so valuable doesn't just come out to be a diamond. It has to go through a process. So just like that diamond, sometimes we are called to find our purpose, or when we walk into our purpose, we're going to go through a process that is not going to be easy. And like I said, you might start in that dark place, or you will start in that dark place. And then there's going to be things going on around you. There's going to be tests. There's going to be trials. There's going to be chaos. And a lot of the times that chaos kind of brings you and helps you to realize who you are and what you're made of. So it's really kind of like that call. And then, like I said, after that, it gets broken down. So when you're in the wilderness, like I said, it's not going to be an easy place. You will hurt, you will cry, you will feel pain, you will get breaking down. There's going to be things, it's going to be a season of realizing who you are. So there's going to be certain belief systems, there's going to be certain people, there's going to be certain things that are going to be taken away from you, or that you're going to experience loss in this season. So like I said, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy either. And then it's polished and ready to sell. So once you go through those tests and those trials, you'll get easier and easier. And then you'll start to realize who you are. You'll become, like I said, you'll gain that strength. You'll become stronger. And then you'll be able to give what you learned from that season to somebody else. And like I said, that's just walking into your purpose. So today I want to give you a couple of 8 reflection questions that's going to start us off to help us realize who we are and where we are right now. So get your journals, get some pens, get some papers, get your phone, get something so that you can write down these reflection questions or just think about them. And like I said, I do have a special announcement at the end, and that's kind of related to these reflection questions. So I would write them down or try to remember them if I were you. Okay. Let me know y'all ready. Let me know when y'all ready. Can y'all hear me? Y'all ready? Okay, great. All right. Question number 1. What are you currently struggling with? What does your wilderness look like? So you don't have to write down everything, but what are you currently struggling with right now? Like I said, when I first began Hills in Motion, one of the things that I was struggling with is insecure. I didn't necessarily think I was the most beautiful person. I wasn't as confident as I could have been. I was dealing with heartbreak, so I was dealing with loss in a sense, amongst other things. So just write a couple of things of what are you struggling with right now, or the main things you're struggling with right now. All right, question number 2. Who named you? What is your name and what does it mean? And do you relate to that name? So this is kind of like, a lot of my questions are going to be like multiple questions into one, but it's just like answering one. Like, who named you? What is your name? And do you relate to that name? The meaning of that name. So like for me, my name is Kyra. I searched it. I'm not sure how true this is, but my name meant Lord when I searched it. So I just took that as a leader. So I do feel like I do relate to that meaning of my name just because I'm sitting here making this video. And of course, I was named by my mama and my daddy. All right, question number 3. Where were you born? Where are you from? / what environments have impacted you the most? So a lot of the times we get our different beliefs, we get a lot of our personalities sometimes from our environments. So our environments really groom us. So what environments do you come from? What communities do you come from? What? All right, question number 4. Who in your life has impacted you the most? And in what way? So this can be in a positive way. This can be uh, a negative experience. Who in your life has made a significant impact on you? And this question kind of goes into that. And then up until this point, question number 5, what situations have made a significant impact on you? And was that impact physical? Was it spiritual? Was it mental? So identify some situations that happened in your life that made an impact on you. All right, question number 6. What tools / weapons do you have? So this can look like gifts, talents. This can look like education. Like, did you go to college? You go to graduate school? This can be learned skills. Did you take a couple of courses? This can be books. Like, have you read certain books that really changed your life or gave you some tips and really changed your life? And question number 7, who is with you? Who has a seat at your table? So this can be family members, this can be friends, this can be mentors, this can be different people in the community. Who in your life has a seat at your table? And like I said in the beginning, when we're going through that wilderness, sometimes there's not a lot of people. So don't feel discouraged. And last but not least, question number 8. What are you motivated by / why is it important for you to make it to the end? So why is it important for you to get through this wilderness? What is motivating you to get to the end? And that's going to be important because, like I said, it's going to be hard. There's going to be things you go through. There's going to be times where you want to give up. And you're going to need something that's going to keep you motivated. So that is it for the reflection questions. I really encourage you to really take the time to reflect on these questions. It doesn't have to be now, but any time you have some free time, really go through these questions, really think about it. I noticed that a lot of the times when it comes to speaking about ourselves or knowing ourselves, we have to sit and think. You should know yourself right now. Like, you should be getting to know yourself right now. When somebody asks you who you are, you should be able to tell them who you are, right? And I gave you these 8 questions to help you be able to discover who you are, and to help you discover who you are. Because a lot of the time, that is our biggest issue. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we want for real. We don't know where we're going. We are just accepting life for what it is. But it's time to start living in purpose. It's time to realize where you came from and where you're going. Anybody got some questions? About to wrap it on up. Yes, I'm gonna save this video and I'm gonna put the questions in the description box for people to have them, and for people who didn't get to watch it live. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. So yes, Misguided is basically a initiative that's going to help those who are seeking purpose. So this is just our intro, and basically what I wanted to do is just explain what the wilderness looks like and give you some questions to reflect on who you are and where you are right now that's going to be useful throughout the rest of this series as we begin to discover who we are, what we want, and where we're going, okay? And each week, I'm going to leave you with a quote. And my mama gave me this quote. So the first quote I got today, my mama gave it to me. And it's actually a scripture. So it's, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." And that has really helped me along the way, because fear was one of my struggles. Fear of walking into my purpose, really. Fear of being who God has called me to be. So it's time to accept who we are and elevate. It's time to go higher, period. All right. So also, each week, I would love to show my appreciation to those who are participating in the initiative. So I will be selecting an active participant each week to receive a royal package. So in the package, y'all probably already have these, but for those who don't, I'll find something else for y'all. But you'll get one of these t-shirts, one of the original Hills in Motion t-shirts, as well as some other things. That's a surprise. I can't tell you. So make sure you are actively participating so that you could potentially be a winner. And I will basically announce the winner at the end of each video every week. And the winner would get chosen on Mondays. So in order to be qualified as a winner, you have to do 4 things, okay? So the first thing you have to do is make sure you're subscribed. And also we have an Instagram page, which is Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated. You can also follow us on there. The second thing is to share our posts on social media. Don't forget to tag us. Don't forget to tag us. And I'll leave our social media accounts in the description box too. But like I said, it's Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated on Instagram. And then on YouTube, you can just shout out our YouTube page. And the third thing to do is email Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated at gmail.com with 3 things. The first thing will be your name. The second thing will be your, what is it? The first thing will be your name. The second thing will be one of the answers to the reflection questions. One of your answers to the reflection questions. And the third thing will be your t-shirt size. So you'll email Heels in Motion Programs Incorporated, your name, an answer to one of the reflection questions, and your t-shirt size. And then the last thing is to comment down below in the description box. Let us know you tuned in. Let us know you're excited for the rest of the videos. All right. And like I said, all of the winners will be announced on Monday. They'll be chosen and announced on Mondays. I'll announce them on our Instagram page as well. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on Instagram. And that is all I have for you all today. If you all do not have any more questions, I'll leave all of our social media accounts in the description box. I'll leave the reflection questions in the description box. And don't forget, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. from June 29th, which is today, to July 27th. And each week I want to do something different. So it's going to be interactive. So I hope y'all are excited because I'm excited. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for supporting me and supporting Heels in Motion programs. And I can't wait to see how y'all come out of this series. All right. If there's no questions, no comments, I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye, y'all.